Really wish I had a meat, not steak. I don't know what I'm making, but it's gonna taste good when I'm done. Orzo. I'm gonna make it a Liberian way. First thing I got a lot of vegetable here that I want to use. So this is frozen. So I'm gonna put it in a pot of water and let it just release all the ice from in here. I'm gonna use this fish and some chicken and some shrimp. It's gonna be a quick cook. So if you want to know how I do it, stay on. Let's do it together. The first thing I want to do, since that water is boiling, I'm gonna add a little bit of pink salt. In here. And I'm gonna turn my light on my stove here so I can see. Turn my stove on. Since the meat, my chicken is done, everything is pre-cooked. So I'm gonna put my vegetable in here so all the ice can get out of it. Celery, beans, green beans, peppers. That's gonna be the base for my Orzo. I'm gonna use this too. I'm contemplating whether I should use this or not. So we'll see. I don't want the vegetable to overpower the Orzo. So I'm gonna try and, So for the fish, this is salmon. You can use any kind of fish you like. This one is salmon fish. And I'm using it because that's what I have in the refrigerator. It's also frozen. And drop it in here to warm. The thing about the fish is easier. It's not too hard. It's not hard to cook. I just got from work. I have this amazing appetite. I want to eat something different. So help me with the recipe. We're gonna make this recipe. I've never done this before. So get your pen and paper and let's go with this recipe. We'll see how the recipe turned out to be. So in here I have all my vegetable, and I just dropped my fish in here just so the ice can release a little bit. All right, so I'm gonna add butter in here in my frying pan. A tablespoon of butter. If you like a lot of butter, that's fine. You can use butter, a lot of butter. A little bit of butter in there. And get my onion. And as soon as that water starts to boil, I don't want my vegetable to be bland, and I don't want it to be too soft. And so I just want it to be at the right texture. I'm in a hurry. I'm tired. I'm hungry. I just wanted to cook with you guys because I haven't been on here for so long. So I'm gonna cut up some onions. Drop it in here. I'm looking to see if I missed any question. And drop my onion in here. Gonna cook pretty quick. If you're a working mom, you don't want to be in the kitchen all day, especially if you just go back from work and you're hungry. Right? Alright. I'm gonna season it with my 14 spice. Just a teaspoon. Or you can put less. Or you can put more if you like a lot. But for this recipe, I'm just gonna use a teaspoon. And I'm gonna put my fish inside. My pot here is very hard, like rock. I'm gonna put it in there now so it starts to cook. So I start cooking, I will get it out and then start cooking my shrimp. You know, the shrimp is not hard to cook, so everything here is very easy to cook. The only reason why the fish will take a little longer is because it's frozen. So, I don't know if you can see what I'm doing here. Once the water get hot and start to boil, I add my vegetable in here. Oh, I made a mess. So I'm just gonna let it boil. This pot is taking forever. This I would put with the Orzo. Is that how they pronounce it? Orzo? Where is it? What is that? Orzo? This is what I'm making for dinner. And you know the Orzo, it doesn't have any taste at all. So when you're making it, you want to make sure that you season whatever you're cooking well. Just want to stop. more butter. I don't want it to stick in the pot. That's the thing. Now, if you need to add more butter, it's okay. You can add more butter. Like me, I'm adding in more butter. I don't want this thing to burn either, because then I won't be able to eat it. Who's going to be able to eat it? So I'm going to add the rest of the butter in here. While it's cooking, I'm going to add in my tomatoes. It's going to be ready for this one. Okay, get some black pepper. About a teaspoon of black pepper. And we squeeze the lemon on there later on. But I took it out of the refrigerator so I don't forget, because I am a forgetful person since I turned 40. And I'm going to get some chicken broth. I'm going to put a cup of chicken broth in here. It already starts to smell really good. Okay, I think this is good enough. I'm going to let this boil. This, my kitchen is a mess because my son, whenever he cooks, everybody's in trouble. So done cooking, then I have to clean for him and me. There's a lot of mess here. He tries to clean, but not to my standard. So, did I put some spice in here? Nope, I didn't put any of this. You can use this if you like, but for me, I just say use your favorite spices. Use whatever that works for you. And if you've been following me, you know that I do cook a lot of spice. And especially for this one that I'm making, this Orzo thing. Look at my son, got a cube. Yep, that's a cube. It's happy when you have another chef in your house. You can put all your favorite spice. Just make sure it's well seasoned, because the Orzo does not have a lot of flavor. So this is what I'm gonna give you a lot of flavor. things. I would not be eating these things. I don't like the way it tastes. I'm gonna remove it from out of my pot because it's been frozen and it's been there been in the freezer for so long, so it doesn't have any flavor. It's not so good to me. All right. Now this is ready. I'm gonna set it away, set it aside. Set it aside. I'm gonna use this same water. Water to cook my Orzo. Now let's see what it says here. How you can cook the instruction. I need my glasses. 4 cups of water to boil. Add in salt. And you add in your pasta. Let it boil. You have to stir it occasionally. Alright. So let's see if this water can boil. First, before we put in our Orzo. Now let's check on this pot and see how it's doing. Yep. Now this is the only thing that I need to cook the fish. For the chicken, I don't need to cook it too much because it's already cooked. So I want to break this fish out into sizable pieces while it's in the pot here. Okay. Lisa, are you there? Oh, this fish still needs to cook more. I'm gonna let it cook more. Let's see how it tastes. I mean, season, well seasoned. I don't need to add anything more. Just follow this recipe. Put in your favorite kind of spices that you like. And you'll be good to go. So I'm gonna let this boil and add my shrimp. It's another one that needs to cook. This is how you make frozen food taste like not frozen food. You tell someone that when you're done cooking this and you tell someone that it was all frozen food, they will not believe you. Let's see, what else should I add on here? I'm gonna add a little bit of this just for the shrimp. I really don't want to eat this Orzo and it tastes like crap in my mouth. So I want to make sure I have everything seasoned. This is about a teaspoon or less, half a teaspoon. And I'm gonna add a little bit of apino, half a teaspoon for my shrimp. So just do half a teaspoon. Alright. So while that boil, my pot here is boiling. Okay. And so I'm gonna add in my Orzo. And remember, you have to stir it occasionally while you cook it. And add in my Orzo. Add the Orzo to the pot. Alright. I'm gonna add in a little bit of butter so that this thing doesn't stick together. I know any spaghetti, if you're making it or pasta, you gotta add in some kind of oil or thing. A tablespoon of butter goes in your Orzo. Let me see this water. I need to add a little bit of salt to this water. Where's my thing? Salt. I don't know where it is. Okay, substitute. About a teaspoon of salt to flavor that water. It's gonna taste like nothing. Okay, I stir that. Let's check on this fish again. I really don't like salmon fish, but most people like it. But I really don't like it. And it's a really good fish. But I just don't know why I don't like it. I don't know why. And when I eat it, it tastes good. But it's just that feel. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't like it. So I'm gonna cut it all into pieces, bite pieces, or bite size pieces. Like that. While it's cooking. The only reason why I'm cooking this salmon today is because this steak that I bought to cook with today, my son is gonna be the death of me. He made his own dinner already. He used the steak and made his own dinner. So that's why I'm cooking this fish, or else it was gonna be just this steak, shrimp, and the chicken. Now with all these flavor put together, it's gonna be heavenly. I'm so glad I bought the chicken, and my son doesn't like shrimp. I know. Alright, let's see how it's tasting so far. The shrimp still need to cook. Let me check on this. You can use this spoon into this. It doesn't really matter. That's that. It brings more flavor. See, I need to cook more. Alright, now I'm gonna put in my chicken. have to do much. Let you down. Now I'm gonna add in my chicken. This food is a quick cook. I'm not playing. I'm gonna spend the whole day here cooking. And I'm hungry and tired. I'm just gonna put that amount in here and keep this one for better days. For Mr. Hard Time. That's what we say in Liberia. Keep this one for Mr. Hard Time. You have to keep stirring this so that it doesn't go sticky on you. Now I am going to remove all this green. I'm gonna remove all this green onion from in here. Not green onion, but green awesome. We made a lot of mess, and I don't really know where to start. From washing the dishes to washing the clothes, cleaning the kitchen counter. Oh Lord. I don't know if I have the strength to do it all because I'm already tired. I'm tired. I'm really tired. Let's turn this thing down like this. Okay, I'm stirring it as I'm stirring this. I just want this to be cooked and ready. I'm just so tired and hungry. My husband told me it's okay, I don't have to cook, but I want to because I want to eat something different. And this is something different. Sorry, I'm not paying attention to the screen because I'm too busy. You know what? I'm just going to take this one out. This one. I'm definitely not cooking this one. It's too salty. It's been in the freezer for so long. And it's so salty. So I'm just going to use the rest. Okay, it wasn't much. Wow. Got everything out. I'm gonna empty it in here. This will go with the Orzo. That's gonna be the vegetable. Maybe my husband will feel sorry for me do the dishes because I don't think I can do it. Oh, yeah. Ouch. Ow. Once this is done, the food is ready. But this, I think it's ready too. Not much to do. put some potatoes. I wanted to chop up some potatoes and put it in here, but just because I'm so tired. I mean, this is a cook anything day. Just put everything in the pot. That day when you come home and you're so tired, this is it. Let's see how this vegetable tastes. It's not bad, but I really don't think I should put it in the Orzo. It's kind of rubbish. The carrot is kind of rubbish. Let's see the guys. Make sure you put some vegetable in your Orzo when you're making it. But frozen vegetable, I don't think it's a good idea, especially if it's been sitting in your freezer for over a month, like me. Okay, so I'm not going to. I don't like the way it tastes, so I'm not going to put it in there. But if it were tasting good, yes. After this is cooked, I was going to empty the water and just put the Orzo back in a pot with a little bit of butter and empty this inside. And then just make sure and mix it all up with the Orzo. But I don't think so. So since I don't think so, I'm going to just use the kidney beans and substitute. Dark, and I have all the lights on. I think because the sun is setting that way as well. All right. You can see what I'm doing. All right, that's better. Let's see if it's ready. Yep, it's ready. Yep. It's ready. Yep, it's ready. Yep. And put a tablespoon of butter. And I'm just gonna put this back in. So I let the rest of the water that's in here dry with the butter. I'm gonna add some dry parsley. And this is ready. I'm going to turn the stove off. Add some dry parsley. About a teaspoon. gonna add thyme leaf, dry thyme leaf. About a teaspoon or less. Just depends on your taste bud. See how beautiful it already looks? I'm gonna taste it. I sure need to add something. Something's not right. This thing doesn't taste like Linda. Alright, if I'm not answering your question, guys, if you have, I will go back and answer later. So let's try this one and see. Maybe it will taste like Linda after. Almost. And add a little bit of black pepper. About half a teaspoon. A little bit of Goya. With pepper seasoning. Oh, that sounds really good. About half a teaspoon or less. Now you want it to taste good, but you don't want it to taste too salty. You don't want it to be salty. You don't want to have too much of salt in it. Because remember, I really seasoned that meat in the pot. Okay. Like that. Tastes like Linda been here. So you want to keep stirring it until you know that the water is all dry out. And only your butter is left inside. Put the rest of the butter away. Cut this lime or lemon. And sprinkle a little over here, like I was intending to do. About a teaspoon of lemon, just to give it that zing. And you put it in your mouth. Wait. Do you have lime or lemon? What do you have in here? That's what you want. The taste, the flavor is there, but you can barely taste it. So my Orzo here is all dry out. Yeah. I'm gonna turn the stove off. I don't know if you can see. There's no water in here. You gotta make sure that there is no water in here, because you have a lot of water in here to go with this, and you don't want it to be soft and mochi when you eat it. So it's good. All right, it's time to plate. Oh yeah, I told you I'm not playing. Let's find a bowl to plate. Empty it in a nice bowl. If I have one. Oh, jeez. Where is my baking pan? Where did my baking pan go? gonna put it in here, because in that way it's easier to get in the refrigerator, just in case if you don't eat it all. Wow, it's fluffy, very, very fluffy. I don't know if I can show you how fluffy it is when I empty it in here. Get it in here. There we go. Fluffy. See how fluffy it is? It's just right. That's how you want it. You don't want to overcook it. Mmm. 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 All right. It's time to eat. Oh my God, this is so messy. I'm confused. I don't like mess. I don't do well with mess. Mine goes funky. Nothing like mess. If he comes in the kitchen right now, he would just die. Just like me, doesn't like mess. All right. So this is how I'm gonna plate mine so we can eat. I am not an eater, but today I'm planning on eating a lot. What do you think? Is this a lot? I do eat a lot, but not at the same time. I eat little. Oh, I'm not supposed to use this spoon. Honey?
Yeah.
Should I make you a plate? Or are you good for now?
Good for now, man.
My husband is good for now. Me, not so much. Because I've been craving this for a while now. And then you get some of the juice and just spray it on top. Now, we have to taste it. Let's eat. How long did it take me to cook this? I don't know, 30 minutes? All right. God bless this food and the woman that cook it. Let's taste this salmon that I don't like. It's really good. It's well seasoned. All those different flavors just pop out in your mouth. Let's see the shrimp. The shrimp is cooked well. It's not overcooked. When you're eating the shrimp and you can hear a little bit of crunch, that's what you want. Now let's try the chicken. Now this chicken was frozen, even the shrimp was, but you can never tell. Because you know what? I did cook it. Really good. All right. Now let's dig in with, see how the Orzo tastes. See how the Orzo tastes. Oh my God. Everything came out so perfectly. I don't think I took more than 35 minutes to make this. Maybe I did, but it was worth the time. It's so good I can't even speak. Thanks for watching. And if you want to make this, if you ever want to make this, it's easier if you just find your favorite kind of recipe. You don't have to put in chicken if you don't like chicken. You don't have to put in shrimp if you don't like shrimp. You don't have to, what else did I put in? You don't have to put in fish if you don't like fish. You can find your own ingredients and make whatever you want to make. Now, this ingredient requires a vegetable, but my vegetable, I didn't like the way it tastes because it had been sitting in the freezer for so long and doesn't taste right. But you need to put some vegetable in here too, and you will enjoy this. I recommend carrots and bell pepper for this recipe. Don't cook it with your meat. Just cut out your carrots and your uh, bell pepper or whatever you want to put in there. Celery, green onions, whatever. Cut it out and let the water, put some water in the pot with a little bit of salt, maybe a teaspoon of salt, about maybe 4 or 5 cups of water, a teaspoon of salt, and let the water boil. Once that water boil, you can even put broccoli in here if you want. I mean, you can just be creative yourself. Once the water comes to boil, drop in your vegetable and time it for 60 seconds. After 60 seconds, empty in a strainer, pour cold water on it so that the cooking can stop. And once you cook your orzo, get it out of the pot, put it in the strainer, let the water dry. Remember, you have to put some oil or butter when you cook in the orzo so it doesn't stick together. You see this one, how fluffy it is. No sticking together, it gets strapped up. Once you do that, you put your orzo, put some butter in the pot with our water. About a tablespoon of butter. And then empty your drained orzo in the pot with the butter. Once you do that, add in your vegetable and then mix. Make sure you keep mixing until the water that was left in the orzo is dry out and you only have just the butter left. Keep mixing. Don't you have to stand for this one, you need to stand right by the stove. And then once the water dry out, you're ready to go. So thanks for watching. Thanks for always coming and watching. I hope I did some justice today. I will see you in my next live. Bye bye.